But Zohran continues to insult America by quoting one of our great leaders in history and then weaponizing his words against us.
What I've found is that this vision of democratic socialism, it's one that often comes back to what Martin Luther King said decades ago. A vision of, call it democracy or call it democratic socialism, there must be a better distribution of wealth for all of God's children in this country. Here in New York City, wealthiest city in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, 1 in 4 are in poverty. 500,000 kids go to sleep hungry every night. It's untenable to live with this kind of a divide. We have to actually have a politics that puts working people first.
I find this incredibly insulting when the Zohrans of the world, when the Ilhan Omars of the world come to our country from some third world country and tell us how the Constitution should be interpreted, what our great leaders meant when they said this, what the American dream is actually supposed to mean. America seemed to be doing just fine under our own philosophy and understanding of these concepts. But these people flee here for refuge from their failed states and have all of this unsolicited advice on how we need to change things here and implement the same exact policies that destroyed their home countries. Don't use the words of Martin Luther King to implement your communist agenda. That's basically him saying, look, I'm more American than you. If you disagree with me, then you actually disagree with Martin Luther King, adorning himself with an endorsement from a dead civil rights leader to try to emotionally blackmail American citizens. But the last thing I'm going to show you is Zohran going on The View and getting called out for being an anti-Semite.
Yes, Assemblyman, you're running for mayor of New York and not prime minister of Israel, but you've made inflammatory statements like calling Israel an apartheid state and questioning its right to exist as a Jewish state. Just this week, you were evasive with a reporter about condemning Hamas. Given New York has the largest Jewish population outside of Israel, why should voters who see this as a moral red line trust your clarity and judgment?
Well, I really appreciate this question and an opportunity to just clear up, I think, a number of misconceptions. First and foremost, you're right. I am running to be the mayor of the city, and this city will be the focus of my administration, ensuring that we make this a city everyone can afford and everyone knows that they belong to. And also, millions of New Yorkers, myself included, care deeply about what's happening in Israel and Palestine.
Again, Zohran threatened to arrest the Prime Minister of Israel if he comes to next year's UN meeting. He won't condemn the use of the phrase globalize the Intifada. He said he's going to tax the white residents of New York City more than anybody else. He said billionaires shouldn't exist in the city that has the most billionaires in all of America. He says he hates capitalism and wants to replace it with radical socialism in the financial capital of the world. He wants to defund the police and legalize prostitution and drug use. He wants to spend $65 million of taxpayer money on free transgender surgeries and another $100 million for free legal services for illegal aliens in New York City. This is by far the most anti-American politician we have probably ever seen, and yet he is going to be the next mayor of New York City. That says a lot about the citizens who live there, and unfortunately, they are going to get exactly what they voted for. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Go Dodgers.